So a friend of mine asked me, what does it feel like and what are the emotions when I'm up in the mountains and climbing so high? There's an amazing feeling I get when I get to that part of the climb where I'm on a nice ridge or high up on a cliff looking down, where time just disappears. All the worries and distractions of everyday life back in society just completely dissolve. It's you and the mountain, and that's it. When I'm climbing, I'm really just living in the moment. And that's pretty much it. I've had my fair share of climbs where fear has overtaken me and I wouldn't make a summit or I turn around. Over years of experience, I've learned that fear is essential for climbing. And instead of making it turn you around, what you do is you turn it into focus. And you focus on every little move you make. Each handhold, each foothold is calculated to get you to your destination. The scariest time when climbing is the fear of the unknown. When you get to a certain point of a route you researched, and then you find you don't know where to go next. You don't have any direction. You look ahead and the route looks hard. The climb looks steep, steeper than you expected. And that fear is something that I embrace, but at the same time scares the shit out of me. And honestly, in that moment, I get frustrated. I even get angry. But I look at the route harder and I continue on slowly, and I find that eventually I get past that section of the unknown. I find the route to ease up on me. And maybe the summit is in sight or the path is clearer on the other side. It's almost as if the clouds part and you find your way. Those moments are what make me thankful for leaping into the unknown when I'm up there and really challenging my courage, my ability to press on when you think the route may be hopeless. There's a lot of times I'll go into the mountains alone and I find solitude and isolation out there. I think isolation like that is a gift, and it shouldn't be squandered. It should be something that should be taken advantage of to truly look at your life and see where you're going, see where you've been, and to celebrate where I am in life now. During the silent moments of the trail and the simplicity of hiking, I've been able to apply many of the lessons from the trail to lessons in life, and I call this trail logic. So here, I'll give you a little bit of Mark's trail logic. On the last climb I did, the east buttress on Mount Whitney, we got to the summit late. The sun was going down, and I was concerned about finding the trail on the way down before dark fell. We moved quickly between trail markers, which could be seen in the distance. Eventually, it got dark, real dark, and I couldn't see the cairns anymore way ahead of me. I focused just on the trail ahead of me, and it led us directly back to camp. I applied this to life as if looking at my goals that are so far in the distance that they become overwhelming, when eventually I can find my way there just by looking at what the next step is going to be. So there, that's Mark's trail logic. There's so many different feelings and emotions that I get when climbing, and every climber gets it too. But there's one feeling I love the most, and it's when I get to that point in the climb where the world just falls away from you, and you're up high, Sometimes it's already on the mountain summit. Sometimes it's just getting to the mountain summit. But the weight of the world itself just lifts off your shoulders, and you're left there, just you in the mountains. And it's the greatest feeling in the world. And every time I go out for a climb, I always look for that feeling.